Welcome to another episode of Gravesend Australia Diecast Salvage. Today I hope to be playing with a Dinky Toys 34B, and all it says it's a Royal Mail van. They're built from 48 to 52, I believe. Don't take my word for it. I'll let you do the research on Wikipedia or Dinky sites. There are plenty of sites out there that give you the full information on here. I'm just here to play with it. So let's go along this journey to see what I do with it at the end. So let's go to the workbench. See you there. So firstly, I'd like to welcome my subscribers and my viewers, whether you're a new subscriber, a subscriber that's been with me for a fair while, or you're just here just to get a laugh. Anyway, you're welcome. So here we have our Dinky Toys by Meccano Limited. Doesn't have a number on it, but I'm looking on the internet. It's a 34B. Now I believe there were two versions of this, one with a black roof and the other one was red like the rest of the casting. As you can see, the roof colour's been taken off, so I have no idea which one it is. The casting itself is in, well, it's in pretty good order, but it does have some issues. The issues being that we have to do something with both front fenders because they're a little bit shorter than what they should be. That's the main thing. The other issue that we have, if the camera will focus, is the Royal Mail and the emblem and where it says GR are not that clearly stamped out anymore. Right. And it will take a long time to clean that up, especially the crown here is not so well encapsulated anymore to resurrect. So we're going to retire it from the Royal Mail and we'll do something else with it. But otherwise, besides the two front fenders and the stamping here, everything else seems to be in good condition. So let's see about taking this thing apart. So hopefully I've got some gear ready to hold this thing apart because there's no rivets, so I didn't have to use my burr tool. What's holding the base in place is the front and rear axles, so we need to take them off. Now usually all the other ones that I've seen on this, the axles have had the ends squeezed, so like a blade on it, but these ones have either been cut off, I don't know, but the wheels aren't falling off on it, so it's held in place. So I thought I was going to be able to use one of these, but this one is the wrong style because I can't get the ends in behind the axle. So I've got the wrong style for that. But my other solution to try and get this out is using a jeweler's anvil and a punch that is smaller than the axle itself, So I should be able to, if I can come over the top of you guys, is just give it a bit of a, I may not even need the jeweler's axle. I might just put it over the end of over my board here. Might get a bit of purchase on it. I do apologise about the shaking. Yes, that will work. As you can see there, the axle has gone in. So, well, the tyres are nice and soft, which is good. So we'll take the tyres off. How about that, Michael? And we'll see about getting that axle off, getting that hub off. So, what I'll do is I'll get that out. Fumbles is here. Fumbles. Come on, Fumbles. We're almost there. We are almost there. There's one hub. There's the other wheel. The axle is straight. Let's just let's have a look at the ends to see what's. It's got a tiny burr on the end, so I don't know where it's been cut off. Let's see what this end is like. Anyway, don't matter. Let's see which way it comes off easier, that way or this way. Might come off that side better. Yes, we're almost all the way through. There we go. Hubs, axle. We'll do the same on the front, maybe. Let's see see if it'll pull out first. Right, this one's a lot easier. All I've done is use the pliers and just gently lever it that way. So again, we'll just grab the axle and then the wheel can come off. There we go. Now we'll go into and get cleaned. Let's have a look at this axle to see what they've done with it. It's just got a tiny burr, which for us is good. So I don't know whether these are the original axles or not. I don't know. So we'll work with what we've got. So now that we've got that out, we should be able to drop our base out as soon as I find a proper levering tool. There we go. So the base itself, not too bad a condition. This plate here is, let's have a look how straight it is. It is flat. Just has a minor, well, it did only have a minor, but it's now straight again. The rest of it's not too bad. Got to do a little bit of tweaking just here, but I shall do that off camera, because the front axle goes through the front here, rear axle goes through the back there. So, and that's the casting. So I did have a look at Martin Dare's video on this. He had the one that had the black roof, and his was black, not just only on the running board here. The rear wheel arch was black, and here's my pointing tool here. This part in here and just below the door was black on his original one, and that's how he did his sympathetic restoration on his. But with this casting here, the Royal Mail and the emblem there, being smoothed over so much, especially the emblem here, I don't think it would look right. So we may keep the Royal Mail part of it, because that's not too bad. Could have been better. This side's better than the other one, but this part here has definitely got to be smoothed out. So I'll think about it as we move on to our next section. Come along for the trip. So we've done a repair on the fenders. We've gone down a little bit further than what it was on the original casting. It's mainly to give it support, because the original casting just stayed thin and didn't go right up to the end of the grill. So I've gone just to give it that extra support. It's a 2-part epoxy that I've used. It's one that you need. It comes in this format, and we've sanded it down. I think I've got it fairly close. I'm happy with it. It's not perfect, but neither am I. I think it fits my style. There you go, see? I knew I had a purpose. Alright, I'll get this thing prepared for paint, and we shall see you soon. As shown in the previous snippet, that we have done the front fenders, we've extended them. We have got it in primer. Lots of things I've still got to do a bit more tidying up, because I'm seeing it through the viewfinder off the phone or my recording device. We might be able to do the Royal Mail and GR, but the crown is probably going to be blurred, because if we look at it closely, it is rather the stamping of it isn't that great. This side is better, but we should be able to do it. Alright, next time you're going to see this, going to be at the reveal. See you there. This is just a reminder as to what I started with at the beginning of this episode, which is a Dinky Toys 34B, which used to be the Royal Mail truck. And here we are. Now, here is our Dinky Toys number 34B Royal Mail Delivery Van in a roadworthy condition. So, what did we do with it? Well, we stripped it of its paint using the new stripper venue at Gravesend Australia Diecast Salvage. We've repainted it in red and black. We've polished up the wheel hubs. We've built new front fenders in that they were broken, so we've extended them a little bit more. We've polished up the front grille and headlights, and we've tried to recreate the Royal Mail stamp. That's the only part that I'm not so happy about, but otherwise I'm quite happy with the results of this. But it'll still look nice on my shelf when I get it. I hope you enjoyed the video. I enjoyed creating it, and I hope to see you next time at Gravesend Australia Diecast Salvage.